Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I'm going to be working on my black and white glue book, and I'm going to bring you along with me for a little glue with me. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, I made this glue book out of a file folder and some black cardstock, and it is a 3-tiered book. Each tier has 3 signatures, and every picture that goes in here is going to be a black and white image from a magazine. I was crafting this while watching some of my friends on YouTube, so I did a couple things wrong. One, I accidentally started punching holes where I shouldn't be because I wasn't paying attention. And two, I didn't put a piece of cardstock here like I had intended for extra support. It's holding out just fine, it'll be fine, but normally I'd like to put, a piece of cardstock here too, just to make the spine a little bit more secure. But like I said, it's totally fine. All right, so let's get to gluing. My images are 3 by 4, and I found them all in magazines. And some of them are actually the same picture, just cut from different angles. I cut this lady's foot, and I think I have her head somewhere. This picture, I do have her head, I know I do, but I just thought, when you take an image and you cut from different angles, it's just a very, I don't know, artistic looking piece to me, just having, just her arms holding a hat. And let me see if I can find where, oh yeah, this is the top right here. So, I don't know. Pretty cool. I love this image of all the vintage ladies doing the, what is this, Miss Universe. It's pretty neat to see. I love one thing okay, I need to get my thoughts straight. I'm tired and I've had a bunch of coffee, so now my mind's like, what's going on? I like how with this book I made it very easy to glue in because I made my images smaller so that I have a black border when I put them down. It just makes this project so stress-free. I don't have to worry about cutting the edges off, and really all I'm doing is just gluing down, and I love that. It's very simple, it's very relaxing, and I love the way it looks. I do use a black border on a lot of my stuff. You'll notice my ETCs always have a black border. I really love color, and black and white with color is my favorite thing, if you haven't noticed. And I also feel like the black and the white really makes an image pop. So that's why I use so much black, because it's weird because I really love color, but I also really love black and white. So let's just smooth that down with my little cheap baby washcloth. These are my go-to. They're super thin, they're super cheap, they're really small. They just work, they're stretchy, they work so good for smoothing down paper. If you can get them at the Dollar Tree or a big pack at Walmart, they're great. I love them so much. I'm really excited this weekend. We're still quarantined where I'm at, but I'm gonna go visit my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew this weekend. I haven't seen them in months, in person at least. We've all been quarantined for a long time, so we feel safe enough to finally visit each other, because like I said, it's been since, oh my goodness, I don't even know, March, April, May, June. It's been well before March. My mom's birthday was in March and we couldn't even get together for her birthday. So yeah, it's been a really long time. I only have one sister, so it's really hard when you don't get to see your family. I'm hoping my parents will be able to come because I would like to be able to see my father, and my mother and give them a hug. I have seen them, but we stayed distant, so we didn't give each other hugs or anything. That was hard. It's hard to see your parents and then not be able to give them a hug. And I mentioned in previous videos, my father has very advanced stage cancer, so we're extra special, extra specially taken care. That didn't even sound right. You know what I'm trying to say. Of being quarantined, because obviously that would be really bad if my dad got COVID. So we're all trying to be extra cautious. So I'll be really excited if they come. I'm sure they'll come. But we'll see. My dad hasn't been feeling very good this week, so we'll see how he feels. My sister lives on the other side of town, and my mom and dad and us, we all live on the same side. So it's kind of a drive to get over to my sister's. But sometimes it's nice to just take a nice, quiet drive in the car, turn on some music. I like that. Have any of you guys, I did see in the comments that quite a few of you really like black and white photos, and some of you have been doing black and white journals. That's really fun. I love black and white journals. It's just something so cool about a black and white photo. And I got some good suggestions on waxed thread. Thank you very much, everybody. Don't know if I will. It's going to take me some time to actually use it because it irritated me so much. But I don't hold grudges, you know. No grudges held here. Oh my gosh, there's so many sales going on YouTube right now that I'm watching one right now. I probably shouldn't be because I watched sales last weekend and bought some stuff. Ugh. My goodness. You know what this reminds me of? Just gluing and putting these down. Do you guys remember? They still sell them, but those little books that you can get, and they have numbers on them, and then you have to buy the packs of stickers to put, you know, you get the pack of stickers, so this will say like number 43, so you put number 43 sticker here. And, you know, they have them for every movie, kid movie and stuff. This kind of reminds me of that. I still buy those. I'm not even going to lie. They have them at the Dollar Tree. And I buy those because there's something so relaxing about just slapping some stickers down. And this is kind of the same thing. And I think that's why I like doing this so much. Kind of reminds me of childhood, I guess. And it's just really fun and relaxing. And then I love to flip through the pages when I'm done. And it's just so neat. Yeah, I still buy those sticker packs with the little magazines, those little booklets. It's really expensive if you think about it. I think you get like 5 stickers for $1. I remember when I was a kid, it was much cheaper, obviously. But, you know, I don't go out and party. I'm not spending money on other things. That's whenever, every once in a while, I will grab one of those sticker packs in the book and do those. And then whatever duplicate stickers I have, I just use in my journals or ATCs or whatever. Give them to my nephew. I don't know. I'll use them somewhere. Sometimes I love to use composition notebooks for kind of, I wouldn't really call it like junk journaling, but pretty much just kind of like a everything journal. I will put a, memorabilia in there. I'll color in there and paint and add a bunch of stickers, just kind of whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So I like to put them in there. Squirt this with a little bit of water. Got some glue on there. There we go. And I glued a page to another page. So tell me if you guys do this. Down here to my left, I have a big brown paper bag, and I throw all my paper garbage and stuff like that in there. And I keep it here just so I can throw all my little bits and whatever I'm not using in there. But I go through it too. Like if I need like a little scrap of paper, or like I need like a letter to cut out of a journal, I'll actually just go through that and find stuff in there too that I've discarded. And then once it gets too full and I've kind of gone through it, and I just dump it out in the recycling because it's all paper, and then I have it empty again. Or if you know you need a quick piece of scrap paper to jot something down or use as a paint palette, you've got it right there. Oops, got a chunk of glue. Man, I'm getting all kinds of chunks today with this glue stick. Driving me nuts. Nope. Come on. I'm gonna have to go through some more magazines and get some more images, which I love to do. It's like the thrill of the hunt. You know, I know a lot of people like to go to, what do you call them? Well, I like to go to thrift shops too. That's fun. But estate sales or stuff like that. That's kind of how I feel when I'm going through a magazine. Like when you find just a really cool image and you're like, yes. I don't know. Or when you're looking for something and then you finally, you know, something specific, and then you finally find it. And you're just like, oh yeah. I just do. I love hunting through magazines. Ugh. Okay. I really hate how this glue stick, you can see it on the black paper, and oh god, it drives me nuts. Oh well, I just gotta let it go. Let it go. Can't believe it's Friday already. Man, this week just went by so fast. It's insane. Crazy fast. So I mentioned in my last video that I do craft bazaars, and it has nothing to do with gluing. One of the I've actually had several craft businesses over the years, and one of them that I had for about 10 years was a duct tape business. I made things out of duct tape, and for about 10 years I sold on Etsy and did shows and farmers markets and Saturday markets, and I made really good money doing that. Oh, I'm gluing on her face. That's a problem. Oh no, I'm not. That was a different face. Okay. Whew. Scared me. Yeah, so I made wallets. Duct tape wallets were obviously my biggest seller. Those were super popular for a very long time. But I also made artwork of people. I have a picture of my grandparents when my grandfather was in the service way back when they first met. Or maybe it's their wedding. Actually, it's their wedding photo. I'm almost positive. I did them in duct tape. So I took the picture and then just copied it and made it out of duct tape. And I don't know if you've ever worked with duct tape, but it is really hard to work with. It's very sticky. Once you put it down, it's down. It takes some time to master that, but I also made jewelry and keychains and coasters, lightsabers, hair bows. Hair bows was another big seller of mine. Magnets. Baby bibs. You name it, I've probably made it out of duct tape. Another thing that I really love making, loved making out of duct tape was beads. What else did I make out of duct tape? I made purses and bags. Man, I just made so much stuff. Just totally unreal. Napkin holders. I could go on for days. So when I finally decided to stop doing that, it was because my hands, it was really starting to bother my hands. Cutting duct tape is really hard and you have to use a lot of force, and I cut everything by hand. I never used a Cricut or anything like that. That was part of the fun for me, and I could honestly say that I cut it out. And, it was just becoming too hard on my hands and hard on my body with the fibro. So I decided to quit, and I donated, I don't even know, hundreds and hundreds of rolls of unused duct tape and used duct tape to a friend of mine's daughter's school, because they had a little program where they were kind of having fun with duct tape. So I just donated all of that to the school, which was a lot of money I had invested in that duct tape, because duct tape was not cheap. And I'm not talking about just colored duct tape. It was all pattern duct tape. You know, Spider-Man, Seahawks, professional football teams, Hello Kitty, you know, you name it. I literally owned every single duct tape that was ever made. So I did that for about 10 years. I also used to make jewelry out of shrinky dinks. I did that for a long time before the duct tape. And right now, oh no, I'm on my last piece. All right. I think I'll wait till next video to tell you what I do now at my craft shows, just to be a meanie. What a brat. I'm a brat. You love me though. Okay, last piece for the day. And now I need to go harvest some black and whites. Oops, that's way too close to the edge. And it's just gonna lay there. That's fine. You're just gonna live there. I'm not gonna ruin my book over one little piece. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I need a lot. But it's coming along. It's looking really cool. I really haven't flipped through it yet because I kind of want to wait till the end. So, and here's the wax from the wax thread everywhere. I'm still trying to decide if I want to add fabric here I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to leave it. All right, guys. Thanks for crafting along with me and letting me, you know, yap along while I was gluing. That was really fun for me. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.